Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we will be going over 15 shocking facts about ancient Egypt. But before we start, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so that you're notified when we next upload. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Number 1. Pharaohs were buried with their servants. Some rulers believed they would need their servants in the afterlife. In early dynasties, it was common for royal attendants to be sacrificed and buried alongside the pharaoh to continue serving them in the next world. This practice later evolved into burying figurines, ashabtis, instead. Number 2. Doctors used moldy bread as medicine. Ancient Egyptian physicians had a surprising understanding of medicine. They applied moldy bread to infected wounds, unknowingly using a natural antibiotic similar to penicillin. They also used honey, which has antibacterial properties, to help heal wounds and prevent infections. Number 3. Pyramid builders were skilled workers. Unlike the long-standing myth that slaves built the pyramids, evidence suggests that the laborers were skilled workers who lived in nearby workers' villages. They were paid in food and beer, received medical care, and even had designated resting places for those who died during construction. Number 4. Makeup had medical benefits. Ancient Egyptians of all classes, including men and women, used black and green kohl eyeliner. Beyond its aesthetic appeal, the makeup contained lead salts, which helped prevent eye infections. It also acted as a sunblock, protecting the eyes from glare and harsh desert conditions. Number 5. Egyptians practiced early dentistry. Dental issues were common due to their diet, which contained a lot of sand and grit from stone-ground flour. Egyptian dentists performed extractions, treated cavities, and even created crude prosthetic teeth. Some mummies have been found with linen and resin fillings in their teeth. Number 6. Women had more rights than in other ancient societies. Unlike in Greece or Rome, Egyptian women could own property, manage businesses, initiate divorces, and even represent themselves in court. Some even held high-ranking positions in temples or government. Female rulers like Hatshepsut and Cleopatra proved that women could wield immense power. Number 7. Mummification took over 2 months. Preserving the dead was a lengthy and sacred process. It started with removing the internal organs, except the heart, drying the body with natron, a type of salt, and wrapping it in linen strips. Special oils and resins were applied to prevent decay. The entire process took around 70 days before the mummy was placed in a tomb. Number 8. They worshipped over 2,000 gods. The ancient Egyptian pantheon was vast, with gods and goddesses assigned to nearly every aspect of life, from fertility and war to protection and wisdom. Some gods, like Amonia-Sare, gained massive followings, while others were worshipped only in specific regions. Temples were built all over Egypt to honor these deities. Number 9. Pets were mummified too. Ancient Egyptians loved their pets and believed they had a place in the afterlife. Cats were especially revered, often mummified and buried with their owners. Other animals, such as dogs, baboons, birds, and even crocodiles, were embalmed as sacred offerings to the gods or as companions for the deceased. Number 10. They had the first known peace treaty. After years of conflict, the Egyptians and Hittites signed the world's first recorded peace treaty following the Battle of Kadesh in 1259 BCE. The treaty established peace and alliance between the two empires, with Ramses II even marrying a Hittite princess to strengthen the bond. A copy of this treaty is displayed at the United Nations today. Number 11. Some pharaohs had their names erased. In ancient Egypt, erasing someone's name was considered a fate worse than death, as it meant their soul could not exist in the afterlife. Pharaohs like Hatshepsut and Akhenaten were deliberately erased from records, with their statues defaced and their monuments destroyed by later rulers. Number 12. They practiced animal sacrifices. Certain animals were seen as sacred and were sacrificed as offerings to the gods. Bulls were slaughtered for religious ceremonies, ibises were mummified in honor of Thoth, and millions of cats were sacrificed to please the goddess Batet. These rituals played a key role in temple worship. Number 13. They had advanced medical knowledge. Egyptian doctors were highly skilled for their time. They could treat fractures, perform minor surgeries, and even had early prosthetics for amputated limbs. Medical papyri detail remedies using natural ingredients like honey, garlic, and herbs to treat a variety of ailments. Number 14. Curses were inscribed on tombs. To protect their treasures, some tombs had warnings of divine punishment for anyone who disturbed them. These curses threatened thieves with sickness, death, or misfortune. While many tombs were still looted, the legend of the mummy's curse has fascinated people for centuries. Number 15. Workers went on strike for better wages. The first recorded labor strike in history happened in ancient Egypt under Pharaoh Ramses III. When grain rations were delayed, temple workers and artisans refused to work and staged protests, demanding fair wages. This showed that even in an ancient monarchy, workers had a voice in demanding fair treatment. And that's it for today. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so that you're notified when we next upload. See you next time.